Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to be talking about how to build a digital presence as a musician in 2025 and why it is absolutely essential that you do so. Sure, there are a lot of musicians who feel like it's just about uploading music, but the truth is there's a lot more to it than that. So let's dive in. So first up, let's talk about something that I get asked a lot. Where should I put my efforts into my social media strategy? What platform should I use? Now, that's a very valid question, and I don't think there's a one-size-fits-all answer. The truth is, if you are working a 9-to-5 job, if you are very time poor, then you're much better off just focusing on really mastering the craft of one platform. Each platform has kind of like a native style of content to it, which has a learning curve. And sure, although it's great to be on all these platforms, if you aren't making content native to each platform, your results aren't going to be as good as they could be. I'd recommend if you're time poor, you just focus on one channel, but really do it well. If you're someone who's great at making short form content, TikTok or Instagram could be great for you. However, if you want to make more long form content, then YouTube would be where it's at. The key is consistency. Focus on being dedicated and consistent with one platform. Build that up, and once you build a good sized audience on that platform, you're having success on that platform, then you can move your efforts into a second platform. Now, to get good at making content on any platform, I'd recommend you just start putting out as much content as you can. Yes, quality is important, but I think when you're in the beginning stages, you just want to get the reps in, get used to making content, get used to speaking in front of the camera because it doesn't come naturally at first. So you're just going to want to get exposure, get some feedback from your audience as it grows as well. And you'll get an understanding of the kind of content that resonates well with people. And then you can double down on that. Now let's talk about music distribution. If you're making original music, sure, selling your CDs or handing out CDs to your local town or city, wherever you're in, can be great for local promo. But if you're not using these digital distribution tools, which are available to all of us today, you're missing out on a global audience who could potentially really dig your music. So I'd recommend using tools like TuneCore, Reverb Nation, and DistroKid. Upload your music to them and they'll distribute them to all of the major platforms. And then you'll get insights and data over the coming weeks and months about how your songs are performing. Most of the digital distribution platforms collect royalties for you. So whenever your song is played, you'll get a small payment for that. And over time, this can add up. And the more streams you get, the more you'll get paid. So this can turn into a nice additional income stream. Next up, let's talk visuals. Visuals matter more than ever in 2025. Sure, audio podcasts are great and everything, and streaming is great, but video is more popular than ever on social media. And to get discovered as well, you need to be making videos really. But that doesn't mean you need to be spending a lot of money to make great videos for your music and content for these social platforms. Check out Billie Eilish's music video for Ocean Eyes, for example. It was released 8 years ago, and since then it's gone on to generate over 543 million views. And this is just a simple video as well. If you go check it out, you'll see what I mean. You don't even need to hire expensive videographers to make these videos. This can all be done yourself using a digital camera and a simple editing suite. But just because you're a musician doesn't necessarily mean you only need to release music. There are many different types of content you can use to build your brand. Take KSI, for example. He drops music videos and they get millions of views. However, he makes podcasts, he makes gaming videos, he does vlogs, he does live streams. He just makes content. He's a content machine. And because of that, he just has so many eyeballs on him that when he chooses to drop a music video, it might only be every 6 months, but when he does, it gets millions of views. So when it comes to being a musician today, it's not just about the music, it's about being a creator. So share your life, share behind the scenes. This could be you writing songs, talking through the process of writing songs. It could be vlogs in the studio. It could be you going to the store to buy a new guitar. Something that is authentic to you, share it with your audience, and this is the best way to build your platform today. Because with KSI, his audience isn't just invested in his music, they're invested in his whole brand. So if he decides to go on a side venture and release a product like Prime, for example, he can do that. And he isn't just pigeonholed to music. So the key takeaway here is create content around your music, document your journey, and share it with others and engage with your audience. Over time, you'll realize what works and what doesn't work, and you can refine and double down on what does work. Now on Spotify, it's not just about uploading your songs to Spotify. There's a strategy behind this. And one of the best ways to get heard on Spotify is to get your songs added to playlists. So there are two types of playlists. There are curated playlists, which you'll need to pitch your songs to get on, and there are algorithmic playlists. So over time, Spotify will put your songs into playlists which its algorithm thinks your songs will be best suited to. And to succeed on these streaming platforms' algorithms, you want to be making sure that you're uploading consistently. I'd recommend every 4 to 6 weeks if you can. There are tools you can use to submit your songs to curated playlists like Submit Hub and Playlist Push. Don't be discouraged if this takes time, but the more playlists you're on, the more streams you'll get. Another great way to get added to playlists is by collaborating with artists who are already added to specific playlists. So if you do a collaboration, maybe you record a cover song together or you co-write a song together, that's a great way of getting on another artist's playlist that they're already on. So let's say you've made your vlog or you've recorded a live cover of a song and you want to upload that to YouTube or Facebook, your Facebook page. Just by uploading it to that page doesn't mean that's the last you're going to upload that video, because what you can do is you can repurpose that video and upload that to YouTube Shorts, Instagram Shorts, TikTok Shorts, and Facebook Reels. So you can cut these up manually and make them yourself, which is the cheapest way to do it, but is also the most time-consuming way to do it. Or you can use a tool, which is an AI clipping tool, which I really love. The one I love in particular is called Opus Clip. You just put your link for your video into Opus Clip and it automatically cuts it up with captions and makes amazing professional looking shorts from your long form content. So I'd highly recommend you check that out. But if you don't want to spend the money, you can just use a video editing software like iMovie or Final Cut Pro or Premiere Pro to make your own shorts. But shorts are a great way to repurpose your content and help get your message and your brand out there. So let's talk about email lists. Email lists really, really matter. And it is something that so many creators out there, I see they're not utilizing, they're not trying to grow their list. The truth is, you don't own your followers on any of the social media platforms. They can just kill your reach or deplatform you for little to no reason. And then you've kind of lost all that work that you put into growing the platform. So the best thing you can do is start building your email list. So a great way of growing a list is just by having a newsletter. You can give people the option to opt in to your newsletter. Another way of collecting emails is by having a free offer. So this could be via an ebook, it could be via a free download like some songs or an EP or something which you're willing to offer people for free in exchange for their email. That way you can connect with your fans directly and update them on new releases, any updates, gigs you're playing, or any merch drops, etc. So definitely grow your list. So what does this mean for you as a musician? Well, ultimately it means if you want to get your music heard by as many people as possible, the old way doesn't cut it anymore. You need to be creating content. You need to be a content machine. And it's not just about creating music and putting that out there. You want to be creating all kinds of content around your life, around your brand, around the process behind the music, which will really get people invested in you, not just the music. So the more you share your authentic personality behind the music and grow your brand, the more opportunities you'll have to grow on these platforms, get distribution. So whenever you do release music, you'll get more eyeballs on it. So if you did find this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and if you have any questions, comment below. I'd love to hear what strategies you have to getting your music heard in 2025. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.